look, I'm gonna make this a short video because my other video got really long, so whatever. But that's besides the point. BBLs, I know it's a stupid video, but actually no. I was thinking about something else. No, just saying BBL sounds weird. It sounds weird just saying, oh, today we're talking about BBLs, guys. So I guess it just sounds weird, but no, it's not a stupid topic. It's a very informative topic for all of y'all. Also, my face is drying out like bad because of the Accutane. Pray for me, chat. But anyways, BBLs, if you are a mother, for example, the mommy makeovers, you may say, are not bad at all. I don't know why people be hating on it, right? I made a video on this on TikTok as well, but I don't know why people be hating on it because it's not that bad. It really isn't. Bro, think about it. You're a mother, all right? You give your man a child into this world. You could be like, bitch, give me that fucking BBL. Give me that $5,000 BBL, right? Actually, can you demand it? Actually, I don't know if you could demand it, right? Because the husband, that big thing with the wife. The wife has the kids, takes care of the home. The husband, the husband brings in all the money, works his ass off for the kids and all that shit. Also tries to be there for the wife and the kids as much as he can when he comes back from work. All of that shit, right? I did it on TikTok. Maybe I should take that back. I'm not gonna take it out the video, but whatever. Maybe she shouldn't demand, a BBL from the husband. But that's besides the point. In terms of these mommy makeovers, it's valid because you have a kid. Some of the side effects that comes with having a kid, you can't really just take that off with doing the gym, right? So in terms of like BBL or like certain surgery to take it off, I don't really mind, as long as it's I don't know what surgery you'd have to do to remove all the side effects, that the loose skins, all of that comes with having a kid. I don't know what surgeries, and I don't know if BBL could take it off, right? But just in general, I agree with it. I agree. You could have surgeries. You could have a little BBL. If you have a kid, and it does this certain damage to your body that you don't really want there. So you want to mentally, you want to come back. You want to get back to your best self. You feel me? So I do agree with that. As long as the surgery is safe, and all that, then yeah, that's good. So I don't know why people be like, and the example, and the reason why I actually made this video, because Wendy, a popular Twitch streamer that a ton of y'all definitely fucking know. I'm just laughing the most. I don't even know if this video is gonna get 1 view. So who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it's just good. It's just good to talk like that sometimes. You have to talk like people are watching your videos, even if nobody's watching your videos. Because then, if you talk like nobody's watching your videos, then your videos are fucking your videos are like terrible, right? But I started doing this. I started doing this video is because Wendy got a BBL. Wendy, the popular Twitch streamer, got a BBL. And I agree with her. People, and again, I also made it because people were flaming on Wendy for getting the BBL, and I was like, in my mind, in my individual thinking mind, I don't really follow what people say. I'm like, you know what? Go get it. Yeah, yes, having a kid comes with side effects that the gym can't necessarily heal, right? And you know what I'm saying? So I'd agree with her. Another thing I want to say though is, I don't agree with people getting BBLs. Or like, and again, these are people. If you're rich, I guess do whatever the fuck you want. You could get that BBL. It's probably better to just work out either way. But I disagree with people, literally people who don't have that much money, but then they decide to splurge, take out a fucking loan. Take out a loan to get a BBL. Why would you do that? Sorry, I need a burp. Why would you do that? Why would you take out a loan to get a BB fucking L, bro? Because think about it. Dude, you just have to go to the gym. You just have to pay $10 a month. Like me personally, I pay $10 a month to go to Planet Fitness, bro. You have to pay the $50 fee in the beginning, and you have to pay that $10 a month. By the end of the year, what is that? 120 plus a 50 in the beginning, $170. Boom. In that 1 year, I promise you, as long as you're consistent, 2 days throughout the week, you sleep good, you know what I'm saying? You eat a good amount of protein. You don't even have to go in a calorie deficit. You just have to eat a good amount of protein so you're able to build the muscle in your gluteus maximus. Do that. You're gonna sleep good, like I said, eat a good amount of protein. what else is there to getting a fat ass? But just like exercise these pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? Not even that hard. You don't have to go to failure you don't even have to go to failure at all. You just have to go at least like 3 to 1 like reps between like until failure. And again, you're pretty consistent with it. You're gonna get a fatter ass. It's not impossible. You're just lazy. You're just inconsistent. That's the whole point of the video. You're lazy. You're inconsistent because you don't want to put in the work to get a fucking $170 BBL, bro. That will feel much nicer. You know what I'm saying? And not even don't do it for no man. You can just reach behind you, grab a hold of your ass, and you're gonna be like, you know what? That feels pretty nice. And I promise you that's gonna feel nicer than a BBL, right? So yeah, that's the whole point of the video. People this is for the for 9 to 5 people. 9 to 5, or married women, 9 to 5 men. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to spend 5 bands on a BBL, 10 bands on a BBL. It's like, stop being lazy, be realistic. You could get a BBL. Or, I'm not saying BBL. You could get a fatter ass. 100% you could get a fatter ass just by training, bro. Alright? Just by training. You don't have to go into no diet. You just have to eat a good amount of protein, man. You just do it, man. People be just so lazy to do anything nowadays. Motherfuckers resorting to getting a BBL for getting a fatter ass, thicker legs. Bro, you could just work out. It's not that fucking hard. And I promise you, it's gonna make your ass bigger. Like, I swear. And don't worry, you're not gonna get buff. You can literally never train arms and just train your legs, bro. I promise you, picking up them weights are not gonna make you buff. I promise you, it's not, bro. I promise you, you're not like that. Unless you're unless you are the 0.000000% of women, 0.001% of women who are naturally just like the women who step on Mrs. Olympia stages. Then I promise you're not gonna gain muscle. You egotistical ass bitch. But other than that, hope you have a good one. Bye.